Hello and welcome to another update on silver. We are dealing here with a, potentially only a three-wave move to the upside. That's my view. So I cannot really clearly identify 5 waves to the upside. That's unchanged. In the last videos, we talked about the upcoming pullback in a wave 4 in the bullish count. Yeah, that's the orange scenario. That's the bullish one. And with a 3-wave move down, we said that if the market, as long as it's holding the $31.45 level, the overall focus could remain on higher prices. And one more high could give us a confirmation that over the coming months, the market might want to plan a rally into the summer and beyond. Why? Because with a 5-wave move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have a first commitment, from the market that it wants to go higher, especially after the next pullback. So what would normally happen is 5 waves up. That's an indication the trend is up. However, it's not going to go up in a straight line. Shouldn't. After 5 waves up, we typically get a correction of this 5-wave pattern. So this entire 5-wave move up from the April low should then be corrected in a 3-wave pullback, holding a higher low, and it would ideally react to the support zone. However, this zone, which is currently defined between $29.35 and $30.88, will then need to be adjusted based on the latest high. Now, at the moment, I'm simply watching the chart. I'm watching if the market can generate a 5-wave move up. Without those 5 waves, we can still make a case for another low. Yeah, we can still make a case that this was simply a corrective rally, and we're heading down in a C wave, which wouldn't really change too much, but it might mean that the overall correction might take a few more months, and actually we are going to head into a correction summer, you could say, right? So it really is a key spot here. I hope that has come across, that one more high would mean that we are likely going to stay above the April low for the time being. And then, yes, there should be a corrective pullback afterwards, but that could be a really good setup after 5 waves up. However, if the market fails to hold $31.45, it would become quite probable, and it will then become my preferred interpretation, that we are in the yellow scenario, and the yellow C wave could send the market down below the April low in an extension of this wave 4 that potentially bottomed in April, at least in the orange count. And we could then probably even reach 1 fib level lower, because the market reacted here to this one at $28.50. And one more low could take the market to round about $26.90. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see these Fibonacci levels. The 38.2 retracement, to which the market reacted in April, is normally the ideal target for a 4th wave. So it is plausible that the market bottomed, but I really need 5 waves up. One more low would send it just lower into the standard support zone for wave 4. It would then become a deep wave 4, but still valid. Looking really at the very short term, do we have enough waves in place to consider circle wave 4 complete? This pullback that started on the 23rd, 24th of April. Yeah. I mean, I can call that an ABC structure. We've landed in standard support, but I haven't seen any convincing reaction yet. I'd say if we get a break above $32.69, that would be our first signal that the immediate downtrend is over and that we have started the rally in wave 5 towards $34.82. Better confirmation would be a break above the B wave high at $33.55. So that is exactly what we need to be watching for over the coming days, over the coming sessions. My view is that the gold chart is more clearly bearish, but silver might simply move with gold. Now, they are not moving very often together in recent weeks. Yeah, they haven't been doing that, so they kind of move kind of independent from each other, I've got the impression. However, still, it's not yet very clear if we really are going to see that more substantial rally towards $40. It will become clearer once we have 5 waves up. And this is a key spot. And the reaction of the silver price here to this area could really set the stage for the following weeks and months. So yeah, that's the update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to stay up to date about silver and gold, feel free to check out our stock service, where we now include also updates about silver and gold every single day. You also get access to our live charts, long-term and short-term, on Discord. I've linked the link to this membership in the video description. It's the Patreon link. It takes you to our stocks membership, where we also cover every single day the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 and many stocks. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.